Let's paint a sunflower, shall we? You can puff if you want. This one is easy and it's really fun to do with someone else or as a family. So let's do it. Just 2 brushes, white, yellow, orange. This brush, some yellow, and a circle. This is an 11 by 14 canvas. If you have a bigger canvas, find a bigger circle. The middle of our sunflower kind of on the side, like right there-ish. And then all you do is trace it. We don't need that anymore. So think about a clock. Noon, 1, 3, etc. That's the direction that the petals go out from the center that we just painted on there. So let's start with the big one in the middle. So we start kind of small, and then we get bigger, and then smaller. Small, big, small. And it connects with a little point. And if this is our clock, then the next one's gonna be like, you know, small, big, small. And don't try to cram it in that canvas. Let it go off of the canvas. Small, big, and that's all that fits. Small, big, in between the petals are petals in the back. Same shape, you're just not going to see the whole thing. Start with the petals in the back. Fill them all with yellow. Can't really see them there, so we're just going to make it up. And we can, because we're artists. How about here? Now, don't clean that brush. Go straight into some orange. Now, this orange goes a really long way, so you don't have to get a ton of it on there. Start where it connects to your half circle. Just kind of feathering it in there. Streak it along the other petal. Just a little bit. Scrape off that extra paint. Take that cleanish brush and we're going to blend the orange out into the yellow. If you're a slowish painter, it's totally fine. Just do one petal at a time because you want to do this blendy part while it's still wet. How about down here? Rinse it out. Straight into white on the tip of each petal. And I'm going to blend it this way. Just the tip. And then we're blending it down into the petal. Look at it. It's so cool. The tip and smoosh. That's it. Stop touching it. Front petals now. Same exact thing. Start with just yellow and fill the whole thing in. Just a little bit of orange. Streaking, following the shape of the petal. Then we rinse. Streak that orange into the yellow. Just nice and gentle, like you love it. I love you. And see how I'm following the shape. So when it's over here, it's a little bit roundy, a little bit like a parentheses. And then in the middle, it's pretty straight. And then we get roundy this direction. Rinse your brush. We do the light parts, just white. And we start on the tip of the petal, kind of outlining it. Ooh, we can go in front here. That's gonna make it pop. A little bit over here. And then we streak it this way into the rest of the petal. We can even add more if we want. Ooh, ah. If you're a fast painter, you can do all the petals at the same time. Do the yellow and then the orange and then the white. But if you're a little bit slower, just go petal by petal. You want to blend it while it's wet. Yellow. Let's do this one. And I'm kind of fast, so I'm going to do another one too. Not my first rodeo. What do? We do orange. Just a little bit. Scrapey the brush. Blendy the paint. Blend, blend. And we rinse. Into my white. Remember, we want to come a little bit on the side of those front petals. Oh my God, look at that contrast. Let's finish up with our little remaining petal friends. Just him. And him. Barely any orange. Just pretending like we know what we're doing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Scrape. Blend. Rinse. White. Just a little bit to give it that pop. Black, brown, and whatever background color you want. You know mine's gonna be purple. Big brush. And brown. Just fill in the center of your sunflower. Let that just sit and dry for a second while I do the background. Get whatever color you want for your background. You're matching your house, not mine. Except yellow, because you won't be able to see it. You can use your big brush if you feel confident. And if you feel less confident, use your smaller brush. I won't tell anyone. Did you know purple and yellow are complementary colors, which means that they look at each other and say good job all the time? A little bit of white, and you can blend this right on the canvas. It doesn't have to look like anything. How exciting! Tiny little X's. Let it blend with that background. Let it be messy. Let it be fun. Wow. Get your round brush again to finish up that. Getting some black. Another half circle inside of the half circle. But instead of just regular, you're going to go like this. Dab, dab, dab. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Half circle-ish. And then rinse your brush. A little more contrast in our lives, please. White again. The white goes in the remaining brown. And let it mix with that brown. And let it do its thing. Dab, dab, dab. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Stop before you do too much. And rinse your brush out again. Alls we gotta do are kind of blend those two colors together, and we do that with more brown. Start between the dark and the light. Still stampy, stamp, stamp. Into the black a little and down into the white a little and into the black and into the white, and there's really no rules. A little bit into the black, a little bit into the white. A little bit of white in there, smush, smush, smush. Dab, dab, dab. That's literally it. Here's what I mean about painting with a friend.